Good morning and welcome back to CNS, your favorite source of all the best career-related news. Today we have a very insightful segment packed with important teen financing information.
Hi, I'm Nadrian, high school senior, and I'm very invested in my financial future.
That's why investing is important, is you have to understand that you can set that money aside, it can grow over a long term.
But first, let's take a look at the weather. So Olivia, what's the weather looking like for today?
Good morning, Noah. As you can tell, it's a little chilly out here with a little bit of snow. But now we're going to take a closer look at the forecast with Jaxson.
Hi there, Olivia. So what we're looking at here, it's going to be a cool 19 degrees throughout the day, but due to wind chill, it's going to be closer to 8 degrees is what it's going to feel like. And then what we're going to see also is intermediate flurries throughout the day. And let's move on to my anchor, Noah.
Thank you, Jackson. Now, next up on our agenda for the day, a teen gives us a look into his money management skills, as well as some major financial advice this finance professional wishes he'd known sooner.
Hi, I'm Nadrian, high school senior, and I'm very invested in my financial future. Now, starting to save money at a young age is key. Personally, I have a savings account that I put any spare money I get into. It might not be much at the time, but it definitely adds up. And to track my expenses, I use a simple spreadsheet where I jot down any recurring charges and sum up my spending habits.
My name is Tim May. I'm a regional vice president, independent business owner, and financial advisor for the last 10 years with Primerica Financial Services. So when I was 20 years old, my mom passed away. Turned out my mom and dad, who were business owners, they did not know anything about money because it devastated our family. We lost our home, my dad lost his business, and I went on a quest over the next few years to really understand how money worked. The information that I wish I knew sooner was to start investing while I was young. At the age of 18, I could have had something called an IRA or Roth IRA. And I didn't really start investing until I was almost 24, 25 years old. So losing out on that 6 or 7 years could really stunt someone's growth. So I wish I would have started investing much sooner rather than later. Investing is when you set aside money with the hope and expectation that it will grow. The S&P 500, the 500 largest stocks in the United States, have grown by about 10% a year on average since the 1920s. So at the end of the day, understanding that you can set aside money and that money can grow for you rather than just saving at the bank where it's not going to accrue interest. That's why investing is important, is you have to understand that you can set that money aside, it can grow over a long term. Some tips that I would give to teens so they could be successful in investing would be, number one, definitely get your emotions out of the game. Investing should be for the long term. No matter the market's up or down in 1 year, you have a long time to invest. So set it and forget it. Next would be making sure that you start investing while you're young, as soon as you have earned income, setting aside that money that you're making at your job, day job, business, whatever it may be, so that you can pay yourself first and then be able to retire on time with enough money one day. Lastly, would just be to make sure that you're working with a professional manager, either someone like myself, a registered representative, or a robo-investor online. There's a lot of resources online that you could actually invest on your own with professional management.
Thank you, Tim and Adrian, for your contribution. Well, folks, that's all we have for you today. Make sure to tune in next time for all the latest updates in our monetary world.